Hello, it's Monday morning, a new week, and midway through this week, we're gonna start the month of May, which means we're gonna start Sit and Fit in the next few days. Yay! I'm looking forward to that. How does your body feel? Do you feel pain in any part of your body? I do. I feel a little bit of pain on my lumbar area on my right side, which is fine. I'm going to massage it. I'm going to take good care of it. And I'm going to keep moving, because the minute you stop moving, that's when that tightness will continue to increase, and it will immobilize you if you don't counter it by movement. Take a deep breath, move through it, twist, bend, stretch, and do whatever it is that you need to do to constantly keep your body moving. Movement is the key to longevity, to good health, both physical and mental health, and emotional health too. You just feel good when you exercise. So here we are, another day, and we're going to do yoga once more. I'm going to lower this music just a little bit. Oh, there goes my alarm. One of these days, I'm going to figure out how to stop that alarm. It's all set to go from 8 to 9, which is kind of convenient because that's when we meet, right? Pacific time. All right, so if you guys don't know me, my name's Clarita. I own Absolute Best in San Pedro, California. Between Grand and Gaffey, we're a wellness studio, and we offer massage, exercise. We offer chiropractic, acupuncture, and wellness coaching, and that's what I do. And I've been in the business for many, many years. Too many to count. That being said, I feel very young, I feel mobile, I feel agile, and that's because I'm constantly moving my body. And that's what I want to relate to you guys. I want to give you the keys to good health through movement. We weren't meant to sit down all day long. We were meant to move around. We have legs, we have feet, we have arms, we have hands. We've got to use our body so that we don't stagnate and petrify and lose our mobility. All right, you guys, so today we're going to do yoga again. And when we move into the Sit and Fit, we're still going to be doing yoga, but we're going to be doing it in a different way. All right, let's start with our feet up. So we're going to start standing today. And we're going to start with our feet firmly on the floor together. And we're going to do sun salutation. Best if you're facing east. Because of the way that I'm set up here, I'm not, but you want to go face your body to the east. Sun salutation, saluting, bringing in a new day. You're going to take a nice deep breath in. Inhale, palms together, and thrust those hips forward as you stretch. Lift that chest, squeeze your hips, and feel as if you're shifting your hips forward towards the toes. And open those arms out. Exhale, drop down. You can slide your hands down towards your toes. Reach for the ground, and you can line your fingertips by your toes. Slide your right leg back, move into a lunge, and hold. Inhaling and exhaling. And then you're going to plank. While you're here, why don't we do a little circular motion around those wrists so that you feel pressure at all points of your wrists. Stretch forward, stretch side, back, side, and forward. Hold neutral, push into downward dog. Feet can Move about hip width apart and stretch through the spine. And come back out to plank. Hold. You're going to bend both knees, relax your feet, shift your hips back, and stretch into your child's pose. And you want to try and get your hips back close to your heels as best as you can. I can't bring my hips all the way back, but I try. Forehead to the ground. Breathe in, breathe out. And do you see how my body kind of inflates and deflates with my breath? That's what I want you to think about. Palms face the floor. You're going to skim the body first through the chin, then the chest, and go into your cobra. You can stop where your elbows are by your rib cage, your shoulders are down, your chin is up, or you can flex your toes, stretch, and straighten those knees, and hold. Bend the knees gently, relax your feet. Hips go up, chin goes down, hold, push back, poke your toes into the ground, down dog. Maybe place your feet a little bit apart, kind of swing the hips right and left, push way back. And now you're going to walk your feet in. Stretch as far as you can. Bend the knees into your chair. One arm up, followed by the other. Hold. And then gently up you go. Keep your feet firmly on the floor. And thrust those hips back. Open out and release. I'm getting a little warm in here. Okay, we're going to do that again. I hope you guys are enjoying these sessions. If you can't come to me at the studio, then you can go online and go to our YouTube channel and pick any of the sessions that we've filmed for you and follow along. Obviously, it's always going to be better to be coached one-on-one, have somebody observing what you're doing. It's hard for me to do that through Facebook, but as an alternative, second best choice. Inhale up. Let's do this again. Prayer pose to start. And we're going to arch back. Lift mountain pose. Arms back behind your ears. Thrust your hips forward. Lift that chest. Open those arms. Exhale as you come down. If you want, you can hug those legs and pull way down. Breath in, breath out. Feel as if your back is opening up, stretching. Hands on the floor, slide your right leg back behind you. Hold. Plank. Hold. Let's do that little circle again. 4, and 3, and 2, 1. Reverse. 1, and 2, 3, Bend those knees, relax your toes, shift your hips back, and child's pose. Stretch those arms way out, forehead towards the ground. Hold it. Deep breath in, deep breath out. You're going to flatten your palms, skim the floor. I've got my elbows, my forearms, my palms firmly on the ground. Now I'm going to shift my body off my elbows to my palms. Chin drives down to the floor. Flex your toes, back behind you. Straighten up and hold your cobra. Deep breath. Bend those knees, chin down, hips up, hold. Push back to down dog. This time we're going to bring our feet together. Lift one leg up. Rotate that hip, bend, and hold. Now if you want, you can put one arm out to the side. Hold it. Straighten it out. Stretch. Switch sides. One leg up. Put your other hand out to the side. Bend that knee. Rotate and hold. Straighten out. Bring it down. Both palms firmly on the floor. Shift back into that downward dog. Hop in. Settle down. One arm up, followed by the other. Hold it. This time we're going to go up on the tippy toes. Balance. Inhaling and exhaling. And then gently rise up. And exhale. Way down. Inhale again. Palms to your chest. Step forward on your left leg. Take your right leg back. Inhale. Open those arms. Place your hand on the front knee and go deeper into your lunge. Place your foot down on the ground. Rotate into a warrior two. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Bend that elbow and peek under that arm. Lift that chest and feel like you're throwing your hips slightly to the front. Rotate that chest, look up, straighten that elbow, straighten your other arm and slide down towards your ankle or to the floor and straighten into your triangle. Inhale and exhale. Bring that arm down, rotate, pivot your back foot onto the ball of the foot. Go deep into your lunge. And you can soften that knee behind you and then straighten it. So you maximize the stretch in that hip flexor. Soften the knee and straighten it. Two more. Soften the knee and straighten it. One more. Soften the knee and straighten it. You're going to straighten both knees. Flatten your back. Reach both hands out past the tip of the front toe and hold your pyramid. See if you can bring your nose as close as possible to your knee. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Bend that knee again. Move deep into that lunge on the ball of the foot. Walk your hand up to the knee. See if you can straighten your arms so that you Lift that chest. You still feel that stretch in that hip. Take the arms up and stretch that chest up to the ceiling. Open the arms out, and you're going to push yourself forward from your back foot and bring your feet together, arms up. Exhale, arch up. Open those arms. We're going to do the other leg. So you're going to step your left leg back this time. And you're going to bring yourself into a lunge. Gently come down as far as you can. Try and create a 90-degree angle with that front leg. Your back foot is flat on the floor. The outer part of your foot is positioned flat on the ground. The arch of your foot is up off the ground. You're kind of cupping that arch. You don't want to be rolled over onto that arch. You want to pull back. Open out to warrior two. Inhaling and exhaling. Find your lines. Deep breath in, deep breath out. You're going to feel a lot of strength developing in your quads. You're going to feel a lot of flexibility happening in your hip joint, especially your back leg. That hip flexor through the front should feel like it's really stretching out. Your posture is going to continue to improve. You're forcing your trunk to rotate forward. Bend the elbow, support yourself on your thigh, look up overhead, peek under that arm, and keep feeling like your chest is opening. Inhaling and exhaling. Straighten that elbow up, straighten the bottom arm, and hold and start straightening the knee to come down to your triangle. You can place your hand here if you can't get down to the floor, but if you can come all the way down, perfect. Try to draw a straight line from your arm that's down on the floor up. Inhale. Bear down into that floor, people. Anchor yourself. Feel as if your feet were growing roots into the floor. Go ahead and pivot in, dropping that arm, and pivot around, back into a lunge. You're on the ball of your foot and back foot, and you can soften that back knee and straighten it. Let's do it 3 more times. Soften it and straighten it. Last 2. 1 more. You're going to place one hand on the knee, elevate yourself up, and hold. Balance, arm out, followed by the other arm. Chin up, chest up, hold. Arms out. You're going to push from that back foot, and you're going to come forward, and you're going to stand up. So all the strength in that front thigh is what got you up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale again and exhale. Good, we're going to open up those hips a little more. I'm going to turn off the heater. It's getting warm in here for me. All right, so one of the things that a lot of my clients complain about is their hips. They don't feel like they have full range of motion in their hips. So place the heel of your palms against the upper part of your iliac, that bone that goes across the lower part of your back. And you're going to thrust your hips forward, way to the side, flatten your back when you come down, extend the hip way to the side, and then come forward again. Let's do that for 4. Full rotation of those hips. 3. Inhale. 2. Exhale. 1. All the way. So hold it. You're going to reverse it. The idea is you got to push as far forward, push as far side as you can, flatten your back and push your hips behind you, push to the side and forward. Let's do 4. If you were looking at me sideways, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Come center. Inhale, arms up. And exhale. Inhale again. One of the other things that people are always asking me about is, how do I create a sense of balance? And for mature people, as we age, one of the things that is really horrific for us is if we lose our balance and we fall, especially women, when our bone structure is not as sturdy as it used to be. Many of us have osteoporosis, or who are, trying to do the best we can and try and feel like our joints are flexible enough to let us move and find our center and find our balance. But one of the ways that you can begin is to start practicing balance. So take a chair. If you want, you can hold on to the chair. And I like to do a tandem where you put one foot in front of the other and you want to find your center. Okay, hold on to the chair if you need to. Squeeze your glutes super tight. Lift the chest. Make sure you're in really good posture. Let go and look straight ahead. If you can, close your eyes. And really feel that your balance between both feet, you've got weight on the front leg as well as the back leg. Most of your weight is on the outside of your feet. You're squeezing through your glutes and your inner thighs. You're lifting the chest, and then open your eyes slowly, release, and let's change sides. So one foot in front of the other. You're in tandem. The big toe is up against the heel of the front foot. Shift your weight forward, shift your weight back, find that center, squeeze your buttocks, squeeze your belly button into your spine, lift that chest, open the arms out to the side, look straight ahead, close your eyes slowly. Now the chair is there for you to hold on to if you need to, and see if you can find that center. Feel as if your feet were growing roots into the floor. Keep lifting that chest. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes, drop your arms, shake it out. Very good. Here's another great balance exercise. You're going to take one leg up and just circle that ankle. If you want, just open and do it on one leg and circle in the other direction. Shake it out. And other side. Bring that foot up. See if you can hold your center and balance, and just circle that in. And reverse it. Shake it out. And release it. Very good. Okay, we're gonna stretch out the quad now. I'm kind of giving you a sneak preview of Sit and Fit because this chair is a wonderful bar and it's a great way to sturdy yourself and to manage your balance. So we're gonna stretch out the quads. You're gonna bend one knee, you're gonna grab that knee, hold the ankle, walk down towards your toe, walk around, and you're gonna bring knee to knee and just see if you can let go and hold your posture. If you feel you're more advanced and you can go into that dancer pose, go ahead and do that. If you need to hold on to the chair, do that. Inhaling and exhaling. Very good. Slowly round it up. Knee to knee again. See if you can hold and balance. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly release. Very good. Let's go to the other side. So again, if you want to use a chair for what I like to call cheap insurance, put the chair in front of you. Slide the knee up. Grab that ankle. Pull the leg back behind you. Walk around so that you grab the instep of your foot. Bring knee to knee. Hold that center. If you feel sturdy enough to let go, balance. Inhaling and exhaling. If you want to pitch that body forward by pushing your foot into that back hand, your body tilts forward because that leg is going up. Here's the chair if you need to balance, or you can reach out and hold. Slowly bring it in. You can hold the chair to balance. Bring knee to knee. And hold. Slowly relax. Good. Shake it out. Chair is there for cheap insurance. We're going to flex that leg you just finished stretching, and we're going to stretch the hamstring. Flex one heel on the floor, straighten the arm up. If you don't need the chair, wonderful. Bend the supporting knee, tilt and flatten your back, and reach for that toe. If you can grab the toe with both hands and pull your nose to that knee, bending the supporting knee, do that. If you need to hold onto the chair, hold onto the chair. Now put your foot flat down on the floor. If you're holding onto the chair, hold onto the chair. Now I want you might need to move the chair forward a little more. I want you to shift your body weight forward onto that front leg and lift the back leg up. Grab the ankle and pull the nose to the knee. Hold it. Bring that leg down. Bend both knees. Slowly roll it up. You know, I just realized I didn't do the pyramid on one side. So let's do that right now. Step your right foot front, your left leg back. When we were doing the Warrior 2 series, we didn't do our pyramid. So let's do it now. So straddle the legs. Reach your fingertips out beyond that front toe and hold. Inhale, exhale. Stretching that hamstring. You're going to bend that knee and you're going to move up once again into that crescent move. Hands out and push up. Feet together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. Very good. All right, so let's put the chair on the other side. And we're going to stretch the hamstring on this leg now. Flexing your foot. Your back knee is going to bend. You're going to stick the tailbone out and flatten your back and hold that stretch. If you can let go of the chair and hold with both hands, beautiful. This is a precursor to being able to lift that leg up and straighten out, but we're not going to do that today. So we're here, flat back, hold it, and now I want you to gently place the foot flat on the floor. If you need to hold onto the chair for balance, please do. Shift your body weight forward, lift that leg, grab that ankle, and pull the nose towards your toe. You can have your hand on the floor if you'd like. Hold it. And you're going to slowly bring that leg down. From here, we're going to go into our chair pose. Straight out. Balance on the tippy toes. Hold. Gently rise up. Heels down. Throw your hips forward. Open those arms out. Very good. Excellent. Feet apart. Arms out. And palms up. Rotate your left toe out. Keep your right foot forward. One arm goes up to meet the other arm. You're going to put your palms together. As you go overhead, you're going to place your palms together and then extend way to the side. Hold it and peek under that arm. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Open out. Pull your body center. Pivot that foot in. Pivot the other toe out. Same thing, palms up. Overhead, you're going to place your palms together. When you do, you elongate through that waistline. Move to the side. Inhaling and exhaling. Bend that waist. Inhale up. Center both arms up. Flatten your back. Slide down the back of those legs, wiggle those hips right to left. See if you can get the crowning chakra on the way. Inhale, exhale. Grab your left ankle with your right hand. Windmill and hold. Inhale and exhale. Shift it to the opposite side. Grab your left hand to your right heel and hold. Grab both ankles, pull again through the center. Hands in the center. Walk your heels and toes in. Grab those ankles and sit into your squat. Make sure you feel like your hips are way down. If you want, you can place your hands in prayer and push those elbows into your inner thighs, or the inside of your knees, the medial aspect of your knee. Inhale, exhale. Try and equalize your weight. You may even want to shift a little bit side to side. Now open the arms out and bring that chest straight up. Inhale, exhale. Now you're going to push the floor down as much as you can. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away from you rather than straightening your knees up. You're pushing the floor, push against the floor, push against the floor all the way, parallel with the toes. Bring your feet together, straight up. Open out. And release. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and grab your chair again. For balance, you don't have to. You can hold a wall, something to keep your balance. You're going to take one foot onto your thigh, take the arm up, come down to the center, take the other arm up. If you can, you don't have to. You can keep one arm on that chair. And begin to bend the supporting knee and stick your tailbone out. And settle in. Point your fingertips out. Take your right palm over your left. Drop your palms down, tuck them under, point your fingertips under your chin. Inhale. And exhale and hold your eagle pose. That develops strength and balance. Straighten up and unfold those hands and come down. If you want, grab that foot, slowly bring it down. Take the chair to the opposite side. Your chair is there for cheap insurance, kind of gliding you into what we're going to do with sit and fit. You can always hold on for balance. You don't have to. Bring the other foot, bend the supporting knee, settle your foot onto that thigh. Stick the hips out. You can hold on for balance. Bring your palms to your chest. Inhale and exhale as you sit into your eagle. Point your fingertips straight out. This time take your left palm over your right, thumbs down. Point your fingertips down under your chin. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out, and hold your balance. The chair's there for cheap insurance. Undo that posture as you come up. Slide that leg down. Inhale, exhale. Once again, you can lift those arms up, throw your hips forward, squeeze and hold. Open out. Very good. I'm going to give you a sneak peek into some of the things that we do with the chair. If your back needs to stretch out, you know how we do our child's pose on the floor. Straddle your legs, extend your arms in front of you, and stretch. You can wiggle your hips back and forth and drop your head between those arms. Hold it, and there's a child's pose. Bend the knees, walk your fingertips up that chair, bring your legs in. And that's a little sneak peek. So the chair is a very useful tool as we do our asanas and sit and fit. All right, everybody on the floor. If it's hard for you to get down on the floor, there's another reason why we like to use the chair. You can bend the knees, hold your hands on the chair, step one foot forward, step the other foot back, and gently begin to lower yourself down on the floor. And then you're down. Leave me comments. Tell me what ails you as far as the limitations that you have. I can't get down because of my knees. I can't get down because of my feet. I can't get down because of my hips. What is it that limits your range of motion so that you cannot get down on the floor? I'll get back to you and I'll give you some choices that you might be able to take up so that you can get down on the floor. Ultimately, that's our goal, getting you on the ground. Let's stretch out our back. Pull the knees into the chest. As tight as you can get those knees in. Give you a better view. There you go. And you're going to circle those knees around. Let's go 4. Massaging that sacral area. 3, 2, 1. And you're going to reverse it in the opposite direction. 4 and 3, 2. Tuck those knees in. Hug them if you can. Nose to the knees. And hold like a tight little ball. Inhale and exhale. And now slowly grab your ankles, bring your feet down onto the floor, and if you can, begin to lift your hips up. I'll show you back here. So you're grabbing your ankles, bringing your feet down on the floor, and you're going to rise up on your hips, and I'm pushing my elbows into the floor and lifting my hips as far as I can. Inhale. Exhale. Great stretch for your hip flexors. And now you're going to slowly come down inch by inch, vertebra by vertebra, and bring your hips down to the floor, pull your knees into the chest. And once again, you're going to circle those knees, but you're going to have your feet together, hands on each knee, and you're going to do a circular motion, opening the knees apart and together. 2, 3, 4. Reverse it once again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once again, grab those ankles, feet down. Once again, press those hips up. Anchor yourself as much as you can into the floor. Push as much as you can, so those hips go up as high as possible. Inhale, exhale, hold. You're going to slowly bring yourself down inch by inch, vertebrae by vertebra. Lift up, knees into your chest. Cross your ankles. And pull those knees in. Uncross and cross the other way. Grab the outside of your toes. Pull those knees in. Lift those legs. Lace your hands back behind the thighs or your calves, or if you're flexible enough to grab your toes, pull and stretch. Stay there, you guys. A little more side views. Pull those hamstrings, stretch them out. Just want to make sure you guys can see me. Flexing. Pulling back. You're going to pull one knee into the chest. I cannot seem to figure out how to really place myself here today. All right, so you're going to pull one knee into the chest, the other leg out, and you're really going to try and hug that knee as much as you can into your chest and hold it. You can extend that opposite leg straight down on the floor. You're going to grab the heel or the ankle or the calf and begin to straighten that leg up. And hold. Now, if you can really stretch that leg back and off to the side, that's great. You don't have to. You can keep it right here. Flex your foot, bend the other knee, and you're gonna cross your body. Twist. Shoulder blades stay squared off on the ground. Look away from that leg. Point your toe, push that leg up, grab the inside of your leg and stretch that leg out to the side. And then let's just flex the foot and slowly drop the leg down. Pull your other knee into your chest and hold. Really tuck it in as much as you can towards your underarm. The other leg is straight down on the floor. Now grab the ankle or the calf or the back of your leg and straighten that leg up. If you can only have it here, that's fine. If you can take it down even further, that's fine. Bend the supporting knee. Grab the outside of your foot, support yourself on the other side with your opposite arm, and drop that leg. Now your head and neck, look away from that straight leg. Your shoulders are squared off on the ground. You're going to point that toe. Slowly bring it down. Oh no, I didn't do the other side. No, come back, come back. I forget sometimes what it is I'm doing. You're gonna take that leg up. You're bearing down into the floor to get you up. Grab the inside of your leg. Go ahead and straighten out that leg, yeah. Ding, 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 ding. Happens to the best of us. Hold. Try and keep both hips squared off. Then flex your foot. And slowly bring that leg down and around. I'm going to hit the vase, so I'm going to bend mine and stretch. Good. Both arms up, overhead, inhale, and circle those arms around. 4 and 3, 2, and reverse it. 4, 3, 2, and knees into your chest. And you're going to give yourself a spinal rock, sitting up. Point your toes in a V-sit and balance. If you can't balance, just touch your toes on the floor. If you want, you can place your hands underneath your knees and begin to slowly straighten the legs. If you can't straighten them all the way, that's fine. Do the best you can. If you can let go of one arm, beautiful. Let go of the other arm, that's great. And then take the arms up overhead and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, knees in. Place your fingertips in front of the knees and tuck and round your back as much as possible, tucking the chin into the collarbone. Now point your toes, open the knees, grab the knees, and bring your chest through and up. Retract those shoulder blades and hold. And then bring it in and tuck. And one more time. Inhale up. And reverse back. Let's go ahead and straighten those legs. Extend your spine and keep your hands firmly into the floor. Lock your knees. Inhale, arms up. And then exhale, fold yourself in half. Kind of waddle those hips right and left. Grab onto the ankles or the back of the heels. Bend the elbows to the floor and hold. Inhale and exhale. Chin up, chest out, flat back, and hold. Slowly release. You're going to place one foot, cross it over the knee, and you can place one hand behind you and look, or you can lace your fingertips together and pull your elbow behind you and position your chin over that shoulder. Hold, inhaling and exhaling. Release it to the other side. Place your other foot over that knee. Sit evenly on both hips. Cross the elbow. You can either put the arm behind you to brace yourself and look back. Lace your fingertips is the other option. And line your chin with your shoulder. Looking back behind you. Release. Good. Swivel both knees back and around. Come up on all fours. And do your cat and cow. Tucking under. And releasing out. And again. Rounding. And releasing out. Two more. Under. And out. And let's circle those hips and the head around for 4 and 3. 2 more. Now reverse it. And hold a neutral spine. Flex your feet. Once again, go into your plank. Bring your feet together. Lift the right leg up and bring the knee across the midline of your body. Let's do 8. Keep going. Couple more. Hold it. Bring that knee into pigeon pose. Good. Hold that chest up. And then slowly allow yourself to settle in and stretch forward. Inhaling and exhaling. Place your hands under your shoulders. Elevate your chest up. Once again. Now, you're going to bend the back knee. Look back. Grab your ankle. And then walk around your foot. Hold the instep of your foot. And stretch. Way out. Hold up. Bring that knee around from the back to the front. Cross knee over knee. Grab hold underneath your toes. And sit squarely on the floor. Make sure both your hips are even. Inhale and exhale. You're going to release that leg in front, then wrap it around behind you. Plank once again. Take your left leg up. Cross the midline. So you're going to point your knee to your elbow. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Bring that knee through into your pigeon pose. And elongate your spine. Stretch up as much as you can. Settle down. Walk forward and hold. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Slide your hands under your shoulders. Elevate that chest. Look back behind you. Bend the back knee. Grab that ankle. Lift that foot up. You're going to walk your hand around your toe, and you're going to hold your hand on the instep once again. And you're going to position yourself. So you guys can see me. So you're going to position yourself so that foot pushes against your hand, and you're going to lift up. And hold. Release. Inhaling and exhaling. You're going to bring that knee back around to the front. So swivel it around. Cross knee over knee. Sometimes I like to prop myself up, line up my knees, and then have the heels apart and find that middle between your two heels. Settle yourself down. Hold on to the tips of the toes. Elbows pin into your waistline. Your chest is up, and you're trying to equalize your weight across both hips. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. Again, a good rule of thumb. Take 3 deep breaths in each posture, and that's a good length of time to hold your postures, or 20 seconds. Sometimes we move faster, sometimes we move slower. Place your foot back behind you, position yourself into plank. Once again, bend the knees, separate the knees, move into your child's pose, and hold. Walk your hands to the right and hold. 3 deep breaths. And walk to the other side. 3 deep breaths. Back to center. Hands under your chest. Elevate your chest. Walk into your straddle. Open those legs. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, one arm over to one side. Grab that ankle and peek under and hold. Lift up, inhale. To the other side. Center. Bring your legs together, crossing lotus, or you can keep your legs apart. Thumb and index finger together, straighten your spine, close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. We're going to do a little meditation. 3 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Again, deep breath in. Exhale. One last breath. Inhale. And exhale. And just breathe normally. Find your spine elongates. Remember, you're trying to separate each disc from each vertebra. Lengthen. The more you lengthen in your torso, the more your belly flattens out. It's all about posture. Feel an even amount of weight distributed across your hips. Relax through your groin, your hip flexors. Drape those shoulders downward, slightly back. Chest is lifted, and chin is neutral. And you're feeling a full, relaxed body, but an erect spine. Keep breathing again. 3 more deep breaths. Inhale. And just allow energy to flow fluidly from the top of your head down through all your energy centers to the floor, and then back up again. Very slowly, opening your eyes, wiggling your fingertips. Take the arms up overhead, inhale, palms together, exhale to your heart space, spiritual eye. Namaste. Very good, you guys. Pat yourself on the back. You took care of your body today. Your body thanks you. Your mind thanks you. I thank you. Thank yourself for being so disciplined and doing what you know your body needs to do. Okay. Hasta mañana.